Hi, hey, hello there, Obi-Wan here, and welcome back to the Comic High Ground. Alright, so She-Hulk. You know how last week I talked about how She-Hulk's last episode was like filler? Well, yeah, maybe I was a little too harsh on that episode because this episode definitely feels like filler. So, I guess we're in a filler arc of She-Hulk, and that's not exactly what this show needed because it's not like it was the most tantalizing, exciting thing to begin with. And now I'm at the point where I can't really defend the show too much. It's not how do I say? It's not the male bashing aspect that I'm talking about right now. I'm just talking about in general. To be honest, I really don't know what the point of this episode was. I mean, again, I guess it goes back to it being filler because the episode is about Jennifer going to her friend's wedding, and it seems like she was invited to that wedding at the last minute. And then on the other side of the plot, there is Nikki and Kel from Alter Carbon, and they're handling this case. Which, to be honest, that case is really not important enough to even talk about. To be real, the most important thing about it is that they find out some information towards the end of the episode about Jennifer that's important or crucial for her. But to be real, the most interesting part of the episode was Kale, or maybe I should say the most entertaining part because her character is just kind of entertaining to see how she kind of moves around people. But then on the Jennifer side of things, you got her going to this wedding, and her friend's like this real selfish, self-centered person who really kind of treats Jennifer bad when you look at it, and it makes you wonder how in the heck are you two friends? Like her other friends from high school are cool, they're nice and everything, but then there's this main friend who's getting married, and she's kind of treats Jennifer like crap. So it's actually, ironically, an interesting look on how women actually treat each other in the world. So that was funny to me. And not all women do it, but it's just one of those things. It's an example, if you will. And then you have the appearance of Titania, who apparently claims she's dating one of the groomsmen, which pretty much any viewer, along with Jennifer herself, knows is BS because we all know she's just there to mess with Jennifer. And if I'm being honest, it almost comes off as like a bad writing element because it's like the writers just kind of coming up with a reason to force her into the episode or into the plot, aside from just maybe having her do, heck, maybe have her do the classic bad guy thing, track Jennifer down and attack her because she ticked her off. It's not that hard. This comes off as kind of forced. It's like we got to get Titania in here, and then she's playing these mind games with Jennifer, which the mind games kind of suck anyway because ultimately, as opposed to just kind of messing with her throughout the part or throughout the wedding, she is there and then she's not there for a few scenes, and then she pops up when Jennifer's outside and just attacks her. Which again, what was the point? You did come up with this intricate way of getting to this wedding to attack her, but why not just show up and attack her? Because that's all you did. All you did was attack her. There was no there's no hurting her personal life. It didn't affect her friend in any way. It didn't affect anybody else. She basically attacked her, and then Jennifer transformed and basically knocked her out. Well, not knocked her out, but she beat her easily and she ran away. What was the point? what was the point of that? And that's the question for this episode. What was the point? Really? And Jennifer meets this guy in the episode who apparently likes the Jennifer side of her, but we're led to believe that this guy might be working for whatever organization this is that's trying to get her blood because we see towards the end of the episode that they have these syringes again to get her blood, and they're watching her talk to the guy through a camera somewhere. So again, what was the point other than to show us that? And then on the Kel and Nikki side of things, we find out that there's some type of, well, basically some type of hate site for Jennifer slash She Hulk, and there's a lot of people who are like on there talking bad about her, having these violent comments and posts about her. And so that's the other plot thread where they're trying to, or Nikki is trying to warn Jennifer about that. And then Jennifer doesn't get the call because Jennifer is talking to said guy at the wedding. Again, what was the point? What was the point of the episode? Just to get those two scenes of plot in there? that we still don't know anything about because it was when the episode went off, it meant virtually nothing for this episode. Again, this was just a filler episode. There's another episode in the filler arc. How long is this filler arc, Marvel? Seriously. Okay, all right. Now, we still don't know anything about Daredevil, and we still don't know anything about whoever this is coming after her blood. We're on episode 6, I believe. I think there's like 3 more left, so y'all have a lot to do in 3 episodes. I'm just saying. But aside from that, that is pretty much my review for She-Hulk episode 6. Like I said, filler, and I can't even try to defend this episode right now because it was pretty much it was almost a trial, a task to get through the episode, and that's not good. Now I understand. I've heard someone say before that this show is not made for us, as in males, as in the long time MCU fans, and I can understand that. I can see them trying to branch out and grab some more audience members, but you got to do it differently than this. If you wanted more female viewers, then yeah, you can make this show, but you got to understand that you got viewers from the past 10 to 15 years who are still very invested into the MCU. And when you make a show that is not for them and is blatantly not for them and there's not even a tad bit of something for them, then that's a problem. So I hope they learn from this She-Hulk experience. Again, I like Tatiana Maslany and I like her interpretation of Jennifer and She-Hulk, but they got to make some changes. I don't know if the show is going to get a season 2, and from the looks of it, it's probably not. But they got to fix Jennifer's character for the entirety of the MCU because it's going to be hard taking her seriously whenever a huge threat comes and she is the way she is now. But that's a story for another day. With all that said, remember, we have the high ground. Thanks for watching.